Of course she's a minute. Hey guys, it's Jenna, or Blue-eyed Bibliophile, and welcome back to my channel where we fangirl about Stranger Things all the time because it's such a fabulous TV show, am I right? Today I'm going to be doing the Stranger Things book tag. Now, I wasn't tagged for this, but I have been wanting to do it. It just looks so much fun, and I love Stranger Things, so here we go. Wait, before I get started, if you want to see my best friend Natalie and I fangirl even more about Stranger Things, you can click the link down there in the description box. It will take you to another video I made strictly fangirling about Stranger Things and coming up with theories and other weird stuff. So yeah, that's that. So now let's get into the video. This is an 8-question tag that is based off Netflix's TV show Stranger Things, which is basically an overnight sensation. If you haven't seen Stranger Things yet, then what are you doing here? You need to go watch the show. Also, I might be spoiling something, I really don't know. So just in case, don't be spoiled, go watch the show. Come on, it's only 8 episodes. Okay, question 1. The Vanishing of Will Byers. This is the first book in a series that left you intrigued and slightly confused. I'm pretty sure every first book in a series does that, but for this question I chose Cinder by Marissa Meyer. You guys, it took me 3 tries to get through this book. The entire series is a tad confusing. There are many changes of perspective and you just go all over the place and it's kind of hard to follow. Obviously, this is a retelling of Cinderella and of course it is very intriguing. It's very interesting, but you do kind of get lost at some places. I hope I explained how that fits this category well. Moving on. Question 2. The Upside Down, a book with a setting that you would never want to live in. Okay, I would say this is a pretty obvious pick, but for this question I am picking The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. It takes place in the future and there are no longer states but districts. It's like the world has been downsized and everybody in each individual district is forced to do something different, so whatever district they live in determines what their job is. Not to mention that there is this annual terrible fight between kids whose names are drawn out of cups, and they are forced to fight to the death, all while being watched on live TV. I certainly would never want to live in Panem. Question 3 is 11, a book you own that is somewhat damaged but you loved it to pieces. For this I'm choosing The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I would say that this series definitely got me into reading. I would also say that I take really good care of my books, and of all the books on my shelves, this one is probably the most well-worn. You might be able to tell that even the spine is cracked, but this book is basically a classic and I would recommend it to everybody. And it's not really a kid's book, even though that's when I read it. Anyone can read this. My dad read it in his 40s and he loves it. So yeah, even though this book is slightly damaged, I still love it. Question 4. Mike, Lucas, and Dustin. A trilogy you always go to whenever you need a pick-me-up. Because I can't go a single video without talking about my favorite series ever, the book that I picked for this one is The Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken. Of course. You're probably thinking, Jenna, what the heck? That's not a happy book. No, you're right, it's not. But that does not change the fact that it is still my favorite book. Question 5. The Demogorgon. A book with a terrifying beast that you would not want to face in a dark alley. For this question, I chose a book that is not super popular or well known, and that is Stung by Bethany Wiggins. It's been a while since I read this, but I do know that it is a dystopian novel, and it's about this girl who wakes up on her birthday with a mysterious tattoo. Now, in the time period and world this takes place, if you have this particular tattoo, it means that you are this mindless, terrifying beast. They kill people without the tattoo and are used as entertainment in fights. It's horrifying. So the main character wakes up to find herself with this tattoo on her wrist, but she doesn't remember getting it, and also she's not a mindless beast. She learns pretty soon that if she doesn't escape, somehow someone's going to get hold of her, and because she's normal, they're going to try and figure out how she has this tattoo and still be normal. This book kept me up at night. as does the Demogorgon. Question 6. Dr. Brenner. A book with a villain who is both manipulative and dedicated. For this one, I chose Queen Lavanna from Fairest by Marissa Meyer. Obviously, she's manipulative. I mean, she has these mind control powers. Of course she's manipulative. Yeah, there we go. And she's dedicated. She will stop at nothing to get her hands on Cinder. Please no spoilers in the comments. I have not read Winter yet. Thank you. Question 7. Nancy Wheeler. Goodness gracious, I love this chick. But the question is, a book you did not think you would like. I went back and forth with Nancy. At first I didn't like her. She was all about Steve and I just wasn't. But she's awfully smart and kicks butt, so it turns out I do like her. For this, I'm picking Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Full-blown contemporary romance. Not my favorite genre. But if you watched my favorite books of 2015 video, then you will know that this is one of my favorite books. Not only was this just one of my favorite books of 2015, it was in the top 2. Okay, that's saying something, okay? I really liked this book. And I've been thinking about making a video about my fictional boyfriends. Yeah, I should definitely make that soon. Because Etienne St. Clair is definitely on that list. Honestly, this book is so good, and I really did not think I would like it. And finally, number 8, Hawkins, Indiana. A book with a setting that's just a little bit strange. For this one, I chose my current read, and that is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I really hope I said her name right. Again, please no spoilers for this series. I'm only on the first book. I'm about 15 chapters into this book, and I can say that everything about it is a little bit strange. How do authors come up with these ideas? This is just something I've never heard of before. I've never heard of ley lines. I'm not sure how you say that. I'm sorry if I just mispronounced it. Honestly, this book is so intriguing and crazy and awesome so far, and I'm so excited to read the rest of the series. And that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Come on guys, 15 thumbs up, you guys can do it. If you love Stranger Things, that's enough to like this video. That's a good enough reason, right? Please? Okay, thanks. And if you like Stranger Things, comment down there. I want to know how many Stranger Things fans subscribe to my channel. And that reminds me, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! But I can't even explain it.